I swear, TNA is getting so bad. Raiders not even doing videos anymore. All right. Over here on the West Coast, at least, Impact just went off the air. Overall, I thought the show was okay. It was okay. Could have been better. I noticed that it was there wasn't really much of a good things that happened on here. A lot of confusion, for me at least. But let's get down to business, shall we? Uh, Immortal comes out, and they cut a promo, and out comes Hulk Hogan. Ric Flair says, "Oh, we got a special appearance here, Hulk Hogan." Hulk Hogan comes out. Uh, Actually, Jeff Hardy got introduced first, then Hulk Hogan came out. Whatever. Jeff Hardy came out after Hogan. Excuse me. And then you know Rick, Hulk Hogan says, "Oh, if you ever need a wrestling company, all I needed was Ric Flair. If it wasn't for Ric Flair, you can't have a wrestling company." Yada yada yada. Hogan says he has a surprise for Jeff Hardy. He lowers a new TNA World Heavyweight Championship. They get rid of the old one and throw it into a garbage can. And you see the new TNA World Heavyweight Championship, which, it's, I swear, for like 4 seconds it looked cool, and then you looked at it again, it's just like, what? It's like a purple belt, you know, it's like a purple belt, and it has the silver, kind of like the Divas title, silver, not gold. So, and this is supposed to be the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I knew about this before, but I didn't want to spoil it for anybody. And it has like blue designs and stuff. I mean, seriously, what? I mean, do you see this at all? Have any silver or anything on it? No, it's supposed to be a world title. World title is supposed to be gold. Not friggin' white and purplish. And that's another thing. Jeff Hardy was wearing all purple. He was wearing like a purple shirt, purple tie, and just basically purple everything. So, you know. So yeah, that was mildly confusing itself. But yeah, I swear I saw Prince. But yeah, uh, the crowd started saying you sold out again, and Jeff Hardy was getting more pissed, and out comes the Pope, and because Hulk Hogan said right to Jeff Hardy, if anyone wants to face us, bring it on. Here comes the Pope. He cuts a promo. Then RVD comes. Samoa Joe comes out. He cuts a promo. Then RVD comes out. Cuts a promo. It's like a cluster. And then Matt Morgan comes out. And Matt Morgan says, "RVD, I can understand that you want world title shot because you never really lost it. However, I want my rematch. I got screwed last night. Not last night, but this past Sunday. And he wants another title shot." And Hogan basically saying, "Hey, you guys want a war? We'll give it to you." So yeah. So first off, we had an intergender tag match. We had the new TNA X Division champion Robbie and Cookie. That's right. We had the TNA in-ring debut of Cookie. Ugh, that was fun to watch. Against Jay Lethal and Taylor Wilde. Finally, Taylor Wilde on television. But anyway, it started off alright, and then it got really, really, really dumb. Once Cookie literally was tagged in, I swear this match went to hell. All she did was running around, confused as hell, and then I was thinking to myself, does Cookie even know how to wrestle? Most likely not. And then tagged in Robbie E, and then something, the boot fell off, and Robbie used it on Jay Lethal, and then Taylor Wilde was chasing after Cookie around the ring, and then Robbie and Cookie win. Yeah, it was that much. Then we had Kaz versus RVD. Oh yeah, by the way, by this time Eric Bischoff was like freaking kidnapped basically by the Pope, the Angel of Nero, but yeah, so that a little later. We had Kaz versus RVD. This was for most part it was decent. And then Rhino comes out of nowhere. Gore's RVD. He's laid out. Cass lays him, covers him. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Kaz. Then afterwards, Tommy Dreamer comes out. Rhino comes back with the steel chair, whacks Tommy Dreamer, and then it's revealed that Rhino is the traitor in EV2. So yeah. And then we have an interesting part. Team 3D comes out to make their farewell speech, to say goodbye to the fans, thank you for the memories, yada yada yada. And then Bubba Ray hugs Devon, and that's the end. Leave the memories alone. Not really, because then we have to have freaking Bubba Ray turn on Devon. He tags Devon from behind. Which means this whole retirement thing was bullcrap. This was freaking BS. This whole, we're gonna retire. I know what you said, oh, you should have saw this coming when they signed new deals. Well, yours truly actually had the bright idea, okay, maybe they might work backstage, maybe they might do with the writing or something. No. So now we're gonna have Bubba Ray versus Devon for singles. And how many times have we seen Bubba turn on Devon? Like 5 times at least. And you always notice that, Bubba Ray's been the heel in TNA. It's never been Devon. Well, Devon by himself at least. We've seen Team 3D as a tag team be heel in TNA. So anyway, I'm not going to that. Next we had AJ Styles versus Stevie Richards for the TV Championship. The one part I probably had a problem in this match was AJ Styles. He hits the Styles Clash and Stevie Richards' freaking neck. Oh god. Freaking goes like this on the mat. I was like, damn. But AJ does pick up the victory and still your TV champion. So yeah. Then we had a handicap match. We had Samoa Joe. He beat Gunner and Murphy, the 2 security guards. In a handicap match, Jeff Jarrett comes out of nowhere with the nightstick, starts beating on Samoa Joe with it, and then out comes Kurt Angle. That's right, guys. Kurt Angle comes out, hits the Angle Slam on one of the guards, security guards, and then hits the suplex, and then chases after Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett runs like a bat out of hell. And yeah, so it's a possibility, guys. We might see a stable, kind of like a anti-Immortal stable, with guys like the Pope, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, and Matt Morgan. So that would be interesting to watch. I don't know what their names would be. Somebody said on YouTube the Mortal instead of Immortal, but it's kind of a cheesy line. Then they show it backstage. Pope dances with the Nero, puts the Eric Bischoff, whatever, in the casket. Then Abyss attacks him from behind, and then Abyss puts freaking the Pope in a casket, then throws him under the stage set, and then they just yeah. It was kind of like more likely a time killer. I don't understand this whole casket deal. I don't. I mean, the first time I saw it, I was like, really? I didn't understand it. And this was after Hogan said to Abyss, hey, you better not come back. You better come back with Eric. If you see the Pope with him, knock his head off. Yeah. So anyway, by the way, the RVD, if he won that match before that I mentioned, he would have became a number 1 contender. Ain't gonna happen now. So now we have this match. We have a 3-on-1 handicap match. Doug Williams and Beer Money of Fortune versus Matt Morgan. And if Matt Morgan won, he'd become the number 1 contender for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, I believe, at Final Resolution. So the match happened. It was a pretty quick match. This match was only overall 5-6 minutes long. It kind of run to a little bit of reaction. Matt Morgan hits the blueprint on or the carbon footprint, excuse me, on Doug Williams. Beer Money have already left by then. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan's the number 1 contender. Jeff Hardy appears on the Titantron to trap for Matt Morgan. Jeff Hardy pops out of nowhere, hits the twist of hate, and then hits the swan time, and then holds his belt up, and that's basically it for Impact. So yeah, you guys, that was overall Impact. Overall, it was an okay show. I'm not gonna complain about it, and that's about it. See you later.